Oh, we have a new scribe deck. This is the Too High for Stupid / Keem deck. So you got both shows in one. We're going to start out, since it's being a scribe deck, not going to have Happy Thanksgiving, but we're going to have the same old. Raxus arrives, Pot of Mead, Pickle Quest, Server Outage, Vitamin Quick. And I think I've had to explain these already about 7 or 8 times, so not going to in here, but you know the drill. Get them, put them in your deck. Okay, so let's go with let's put more of the trickeries and things in. And since we're going scribes, no lolcows here. Information overload for 1 tape. You're going to do 50 damage to any target. Pretty good. Good for getting rid of those little characters or finishing off a big target. And do what? Well, it's going to be 2 tapes for you could negate any card your opponent plays. Really good card. I always like having 3 of those. 1 Chili Slot Massacre. 1 Goat Wire. Rest in there. Here's Chili Slot. Lets you scrap all non-Chungus types off the field. Project Goat Wire, makes that 40 attack, 10 health. Goat token. WTF was that? 60 damage, 2 target character. The Phantom Ice Bullet. And Scribe Panel. I really like this card. Scrap this card. Scrap this from your hand to generate 1 tape point, or use it to search for Scribe character. And let's see. Let's go over the characters now. Now we're getting the Too High for Stupid characters, or Keem. Too High for Stupid characters are going to be your Kiwi, your Smokey, and the Keem cards mostly using season. What I get season 1 and some of the later cards that just came out. So let's see what we got. And we're gonna have a lot of these little characters. And let's see what we got. So got the Chibi LolCow Live, 3 tapes, 60/60, Immortal, pretty good. And 2 of these, the Chibi LolCow Milkers, 2 tapes, 20/20, but pick cycle and it becomes a 70 power, 20 health card. And then, of course, what the deck is named for. You got Kiwi here. You got Smokey. Kiwi lets you, for 1 tape, if he survives, spin to rewind target basic tape. Smokey, if it survives, it's only 30 health. Spin, draw a card. That's what we're going to be trying to focus on. Drawing cards and spinning. Spinning your rewound tapes. So we're going to need some more stronger Smokies. This is an Utter Island Smokey. It's got dash, 40/20. Not that great, but you could spin and search your deck for a Kiwi tapes to put in your hand. And this is probably in my opinion, the best Kiwi card out there. The Volume 1 card. You pay 5, but because of its ability, you can rewind 3 tapes once you play it. And you can look at the top card of your opponent's deck, and you can tell them to leave it on the top or put it on the bottom of the deck without them even seeing what that card is. So now we have 3 Kiwis, 3 more, 3 Smokies, 3 more here, 2 more here. So we're loading up on Kiwis and Smokies. And let's see what we got here. Oh, we put the Kiwi Supreme Typist from Volume X. It's a legendary, so you can only put 1 on the field. Return any tape you control to the top of your tape deck, and then you add a cipher tape. If you're really desperate, you could return all your spun tapes and draw ciphers and use those. So for 1 turn, you could have a lot of tapes, but then it's going to hurt after that. Bazinga Boy. When this enters a field for 2 tapes, you rewind 2 tapes. So it's basically a free card. So I'll just put that in there. I would like to have a couple more of that. And I believe, yep, this is the last Smokey and Kiwi card. It's the Smokey McDrack from Horror House. You gain life equal to any damage this character deals. His leap, 40-90, so whenever it hits for 40, you gain 40. And pretty good. And can't forget Mr. Medicare. It is a limited card. I'm only limited to one. 6 tapes, 80-80, but it's immortal. And when it enters the field, I could scrap any card, even tapes. And now comes Keem. Let's get there. So we have a collaboration, huh? Keem. This one is the lucky card, just came out for St. Patty's. You get the 7 tapes, 140, 140 with dash. That's pretty strong. And he's universal, so he can fit into any deck. Same thing with these universals. 8 tapes. And this one lets you deal 50 damage to himself to ban one character. You could do that 3 times before you have to scrap them. Same thing with this card. Legendaries, you're only using it once, one at a time. And then you have this universal, another Keemstar. When this enters the field, return target character from your scrap pile to your hand. And that's going to let us, if we lose any important characters and we really want them back, we play this card and put it right back in our hand. Yeah, we have to pay for it again, but doesn't matter. Because, let's put, there we go. Our dens. We got Smokey's Shack. The McCrack Shack. While Smokey McCrack Shack's on the field, all of your opponents' lolcows cost 1 more tape to call out and get -20 attack. So that's pretty debilitating for some of your lolcow cards. And then I have 2 of these. Legendary Den, so only one's going to be on the field at a time. But you may, let's see, and you can only use one. You can only use each effect once per turn on your turn only. So unfortunately, you can't use it on your opponent's turn, but it's going to let you draw. See how it says 0-0? This is free. Draw 1 card if you control a Smokey character. Rewind 1 basic tape if you control a Kiwi character. So every turn, if you have a Kiwi and a Smokey, you're going to be doing both of these. You're going to be rewinding a tape, drawing a card. You're hoping to rewind, and draw cards and get these strong Keems on the field. So you want to pay 7 or 8 and really hurt your opponent that way. And some of these aren't that bad either, these little supporting Kiwis and Smokies. But that's really how you want to win. Get these guys on the field, get your den on the field, and start drawing cards and start rewinding your tapes. And that's it. I think that'd be a little fun deck to play with. See how it goes.